Hello, my name is Ketan Dhure. We have selected the real-time application on the parking zone area as the topic given parking slot detecting using Matlab. Now we will go serially with that contents, objective, introduction, problem statement, solution of problem, concept and code, and summary of the all presentation. Now moving towards the objectives, we have three objectives that to include addition concept of detecting the object. Here our object is empty slot in parking zone. Also to overcome the problem in the parking zone, that is not so easy to identify whether the slot is empty or not by sitting at one place. And the third one objective is to reduce the number of circuitry required for detecting the empty slot in parking zone. There are so many circuitry available to satisfy that conditions, but we have to reduce that number of circuitry, so we are using the forward best part of the Matlab. Now moving towards the introduction, there are so many increasing the population. As there is increase in population, there's so most the fast growing in the technology also make the evaluation in day-to-day life. By seeing towards the technology, the human is going towards the automation only, but at many places it is not affordable to their system. Means everyone wants to travel and from one place to another place for their work and for their any day-to-day life work. So coming to the point, there should be the easy way to complete the work. Means the people's try to complete their work in the very easy way. So taking one of the example, real-time example is the car parking system. It is just an application to help to detect the number of cars present in a parking to know how many empty slots are available for the parking. Now coming towards the problem statement is people faces the problem to park their cars in parking zone at the public places. We know that parking is one of the most important problem in the metropolitan cities. In such big cities, it is common for most of the peoples to have four-wheelers. They always face the problem of parking at public places like malls, offices, companies, etc. So there are the peoples who have to manage large parking spaces. It becomes very tedious work to keep a note of how many parking places are available. Actually they must exactly know how many free slots they have to allot the cars who have to park. It is very important, as the picture shows the very large area of the parking, very large parking zone, but we are unable to see the by our neck eyes the free slots in that parking zone. So it is important to make the situation very simple. Now coming towards the solution of this problem statement, there are so many digital technology can be used to detect the slots, but the circuitry and the digital technology have the number of circuitry involved in that, but also there are large circuitry required for structuring them. Means they are very complex. So to overcome all these disadvantage or large number of circuitry, we are using the Matlab GUI system. It makes the circuitry very simple, and within minimum amount we can build it in our real-time application. So we are using the main feature of we are using the one of the best feature of the Matlab, that is the image processing feature of the Matlab. Actually we are using that type of parking. Means we have detecting the that type of parking slots, like there are 7 cars are parked and 3 slots are available. That will the image processing can easily access that three free slots by using their features. Actually, a GUI means graphical user interface is a graphical display in one or more windows containing components that enable a user to perform interactive tasks. Also, the user does not have to create a script or type commands at the command line to accomplish the task, unlike coding programs to accomplish tasks. The user does not need to understand the details of how the tasks are performed. So UI components can include menus, toolbar, push button, radio buttons, list boxes, slider, just to name a few. So UIs created using Matlab tools can also perform any type of computations, read and write data files, communicate with other UIs, and display data as a tables of or plots. Now how we created the GUI in Matlab. Just the simple method to create a GUI. We have just put the guide word in the command window. After that, the step number one figure will pop up. In that, we have selected the blank GUI default and press the OK. After that, the step number two figure will pop up. In that, so many buttons we have get, and axis and state and slots means to text the uh, parking slot and available slot means creative ideas. So we are using the static text to prevent the numbers for what they are displaying. So in step 3 we are designed like that system in which the push button 1 is used for selecting the image, and push button 2 is used for to view the available slots in the parking areas. As two axes we have selected, axis 1 and axis 2. Axis 1 is for selecting the image will pop up on axis 1, and the available slots means after processing the image, axis 2 will show the output of the processed image. Like that we have created the code for created the code for push button 1. For selecting the image we are using the push button 1, so this program is putted into push button 1. So handles dot output is equal to h object, means here h object is assigned to the handles dot output, so it makes easier to for make the program very easy. Now the second step we have used is a UI get file. In UI get file it is displays a model, means UI get file displays a model dialog box that lists files in the current folder and enables you to select or enter the file name of a file, means to get the image file for that processing. We have used a UI get file. After selecting the image we have to read that, so that we have used im read, this syntax for which reads a grayscale or color image from the files specified by the strings file name. If the file is not in the current folder or in the folder or MATLAB path, then we have to specify the full path name of that file. Now to make the simple processing we have used the red, green, blue to gray, means red, green, blue are the three main colors which we have converted into gray. Here it converts the true color image RGB to the grayscale intensity image, where it converts RGB images to grayscale by eliminating the hue and saturating information while retaining the luminance. Now coming to the grade the race, it is used to it will compute a global threshold that can be used to convert an intensity image to a binary image with im2bw. Means after that we have used handles.bw that assigned to the im2bw. Level 1 is a normalized intensity value that lies in the range of 0 to 1. Now the im2bw it actually converts the grayscale image to a binary image. Now coming towards the im show, im show will show the or display the image 1 in on the axis 1, that will pop up the we have selected images on the axis 1. And the GUI data is used to store the variable data as a GUI data. As now this part has been over, we are coming to the this part. Means in the push button 2. In push button 2 we have used the same logic firstly we have get the UI get file, means first we have that is in in this push button 2, it can actually get the image from the we have selected in the push button 1. It directly come towards in push button 2 for the further processing. Now coming directly towards this part, it actually looks like the same program, because it directly pop up the same image and process it and give the and it can easily find the empty slots available as the image available in the image by it will be taken from the parking zone. Now coming towards the setup, the uh, upward part is showing our setup. The first one is to select image, which is the push button 1 and axis 1, and second one is the available slot, which is push button 2 and axis 2. First one we have to select the image, as we have selected the parking zone area image, which is taken by the camera, which is plugged there. After that selecting image, after that clicking on the available slots, it will directly show the available slots in the red mark, which is we have get the output as 3, means there are 3 slots are available in the parking zone. Here the image captured by the camera will be the image that to see the updated condition in the parking zone, and it will take by time to time. By selecting the recent image captured by the camera, the image will process by the program written in the Matlab editor, and further, and the resultant or availability of slots in parking zone will be detected easily, and shows the number of slots available in the parking in the overall parking zone. Means we can display this number or this window on the display, the so can the people will easily get the where is the position of the slots, remaining slots, and they can park their car very easily to their that places. Now coming to the quick summary, we have seen the motto or objective of the project, introductory part in short, and the concept related some information of the project. Now how moving towards the code part, how the code runs. While typing the guide in the command window will pop up the guide quick start screen. Where we can selected the blank guide, which is default, and clicking OK. After that, the second window will pop up like that, which is untitled dot figure. Here we have the radio buttons, push buttons, statics, axis, very much so much that we required for our the we required for our project is axis push button 1 for selecting the image, push button 2 to see the available slots various, and axis for the to display the images, selected images. Now going to the code part, the first code has been put out in the push button 1 to select the image, and the second code has been put in the push button 2 like that. Moving towards the code 2, yeah. Now we will run the program. Wait. After we running the program, there are this type of window will pop up. Now selecting the image, this type of folders we can get because of the this is the inbuilt feature of the Matlab. After selecting the image of the parking zone, which will be captured by the camera, now there are total 10 spaces available, 10 places in which from which 9 places are available. After clicking on the available slot, the available slots will be shown here in the red color. After clicking the available slots, it will shows that 9 parking slots are available, and where are available, that will be shown in the picture that is shown in the axis 2. Now coming toward the second condition, means another condition. Now selecting the second image, that there are the 5 slots are remaining, means 5 slots are available for parking the car. Now taking for the available slots, that will come out the 5 slots are available. This type the code will runs and gives the information where the where we can park our car in the total zone area that we have coming for the other condition, which is no space is available for parking, that is showing the 0 is available. Thank you for
She's got some nice long hair, and you know that she's a bad chick. All the boys stare, can't help it, it's a habit. Clothes that she wears, short skirt